Privacy, public, save. What is up, guys? I see some of you in the landscape stream. I'm just trying to get all of our streams going here. Okay, what is going on with... Okay, it looks like vertical. I see some of you guys in the YouTube vertical. I'm just trying to get the global chat to be working. I don't really know why it is not working. Okay, this should... Okay, multi-chat. Maybe takes... YouTube, these are public. Chat, dashboard, chatbots. I feel like we ran into this issue last time we streamed as well. I don't know if any of you guys were in here. Like the global chat did not work for a little bit. Activity, nope, that's not it. Oh wait, connected. I may have broken in. Make it louder, please. Is that you guys like is my oh, okay. I think global chat is working. All right, there we go. Hopefully the delay on that is not too horrible. And hopefully it, you know, keeps working. Okay, so if I now, oh wait, I gotta go live on TikTok as well. Let's start that up. Okay, let's wait for a couple people to hop in here. All right, I just need to wait for somebody over on TikTok to send a message to make sure that we are synced. Okay, wait. Let's see. Do we... Okay, wait. Fiery, I see you over on TikTok. If you are watching on TikTok right now, please send a message in the chat. I'm just trying to make sure the global chat has us working in between both platforms, which I don't believe I can say the name of the other platform on TikTok. But yeah, send a message in TikTok if you're chilling in that chat. This should be... This should be synced up across everything. Sorry guys, I know people are talking in chat right now. I'm just trying to get everything set up. Hey Reagan. And then once things are set up, I will be chatting with you guys for a sec before we get started. So if you have any important questions, you know, maybe save them for a sec. I see somebody said the delay is good. Like as in it's not, I mean, it's short. Let's see. Why? I'm just confused why TikTok is not connected. Quiet one saying, "Why do you always stream when I'm about to go to sleep?" Are you what time zone are you in? I'm in yeah, everybody drop what time it is for you right now. I haven't really decided on like a time that I'm going to be streaming consistently, but it is about 4 p.m. where I am. So, I don't know. I guess I'll try to figure out when you guys like want streams to be going on or when most people are available. Okay, looks like TikTok chat is not going in the global chat. I'm just gonna try it. Like if it's not gonna work today, it's not gonna work today. But I'm gonna give this a little, like one last chance, and then we will get into the video. So rest assured, we will eventually get started here. Doc settings, accounts, TikTok, connected. Man, I do not understand why the TikTok is not working. Okay, we're connected to YouTube's connecting very easily, and TikTok is being a bit of a problem. Connected, waiting. I'm gonna give this one search real quick. If yeah, I'm about to give up on getting the TikTok chat in the global. Caster TikTok not working. Okay, the program that I am using to sync up everybody's chat into the multi-chat is saying that they just added support for TikTok, and it looks like that it's still kind of buggy, so it may take up to 10 minutes to connect to a TikTok live stream. So TikTok may be joining us here at some point. But if you're on TikTok, you will be able to see the Red app chat going on. Let me try to set up my chat so that I can at least see the TikTok one next to, oh, TikTok working. We're connected. I see it. Oh my God. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Everybody play nice. We're all on different platforms right now. All right. Yeah, we got some people hopping in here. Another weird thing of multi-streaming like this is I don't know how many people we have. Like, okay, we got like 127 viewers over on TikTok. On Red app, I have 2 streams going there. If you are on the vertical stream on the Red app, I am also streaming landscape. So if you hop over to my profile, you can join and you'll be able to see my whole screen if you're interested in that. We have okay, we got 156 viewers on the vertical Red app, and we have about 84 on landscape. So 300, almost like probably 400 viewers in here. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to, because I let you guys sitting here abandoned for so long, I am going to chat with you guys a bit before we get started. So I'm gonna leave a little sign here for anyone Scrolling through, and then I'll just talk to the chat for a sec. So today, I think if you were in the stream yesterday, we did our first live texturing, and I was sort of just testing, and I was like, you know what, we're all in here, let's do a stream. So I did the bowl. I just wanted to do something simple, but today we're going to be doing an actual legit stream. So the block that I have planned for today, I'm sure you can see it on the title, is the command block. And I know there are different colors of command blocks. In fact, I actually am not really sure how to change that. Boop, boop. How do you change the color of the command block? Oh, wait, chain, and then we have repeat. Okay. So we have 3 different versions. I was thinking that we might just do the base one today, but looking at these, they are just like recolors of each other. So I think we're going to knock out all of them. And yeah. Okay. Let me just look at chat for a sec. Okay. Yeah. And I know people are going to do what they're going to do, but try not to spam in the chat because I currently do not have any moderators. So that would be kind of a pain, especially because I'm multi-streaming. So I'd have to find out what platform they're on. Okay, yeah, people are talking about spam. I'm trying to look for any familiar faces. Like, I'd make a mod right now. I need like a mod on both platforms. I just don't know who I recognize. Oh, I'm moving that around. Let me, because I don't want to just mod like a random person. All right, we're really picking up here. We got 200 viewers in the vertical red app. We got 100 over going on in the landscape one. Let me see. I don't even know how to mod somebody on here. Okay, somebody's saying ban. Let me show the user's platform. Okay, that helps a lot. Now I can see what platform everybody's on. Okay, yeah, sorry guys. There's just a lot that I kind of got to figure out. I saw somebody saying, will we be centering the command block texture? Now that you point it out, it is uncentered, isn't it? So yeah, I think we definitely will. GX83 is saying on Modrinth, somebody like stole my resource pack and didn't credit it. If you're in the Discord, which is discord.gg/prime mods, all one word, you can find me on there and send me a DM of the link or at the moderators, or just send it in the general or something. We put your pack on the Bedrock Marketplace? Yes, it will be when it's done. Inside of the Spyglass. Okay, I see some of you guys are talking about banning somebody or muting somebody. I'm trying to figure out who it is. I'm not seeing who's really spamming. You forgot chained command blocks? I think one of these is chained. Yeah, the green one is chained. Oh my god, we got a busy chat in here today. Benhive, we're talking about Benhive. Okay, yeah, Benhive. Chill. I'm gonna yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna even mess around with it. I'm just gonna mute him. Is he Ben? Oh my god, I can't even click on it. This chat is moving so fast. Okay, can I just mute him or put user in timeout? Hide user on this channel. How do I do this, dude? Remove. Oh, that just deletes that one message. Go to report, remove, put user in timeout. Okay, I don't know how to ban. Benhive is in timeout for 24 hours. Somebody's saying who's Benhive? I don't know. It's just some guy kind of spamming in here. Okay, so now I know how to. Okay, so I can mute people if they're acting up over on YouTube, and then um, I'm not really sure how to do it on TikTok. It's probably pretty similar. Okay, let me get this back up. Thank you for the rose. I'm from Sweden. Is your textures on CurseForge? Please tell me. Yes, it is. Where else do I stream? I stream on the Red app. I see that you're watching that. You're watching from there, and I also stream on TikTok. No, I'm not going to create an NSFW resource pack. To be honest, the command block looks pretty simple. Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be quick. It'll be easy. It'll be good for a stream because I won't be hung up working for hours on the same block. But also, it's a block I think a lot of people want to see. I think the most fun we're going to have with this texture is definitely going to be the height map and the specularity and everything. Adam Bergs is asking, "What's my opinion on Hytale?" Some of you guys may know I posted some gameplay videos about Hytale, and my thing with it is that I was like so excited for it to come out that I avoided all content about it. So I went into it completely blind, and then when I stopped playing, I never like caught up with it or started watching content. So I kind of don't know anything about Hytale except for what I found when I like played it. I see Oops Squared a couple times. You've asked about doing the inside of Spyglass. Let's see. I think the Spyglass itself is textured. Yep, the 3D version and the hand version. And yeah, looks like this is not textured. So, I mean, how many of you guys even use the Spyglass? I don't think I've ever used the Spyglass. But maybe when I go back to touch up UIs, if the Spyglass technically is a UI, then I might like bundle it up with that. You know, I think I am going to have to honestly not respond to questions about Bedrock. There's just, I know so many people are wondering about Bedrock, and it's like, I can't just spend the whole stream answering questions about Bedrock. So I don't know if you see somebody asking about Bedrock, for anyone who knows the answer about Bedrock, which is that it's a work in progress and it is confirmed, just let them know. Are you changing stuff like inventory? Yep, the inventory is done. A lot of the UI stuff is done. And we don't talk about the 3D inventory. FAQ pinned message. Yeah, I don't know if I can pin. I don't know. I've found, especially like in the Discord where I actually have like an FAQ channel, like you can plaster information right on, like on somebody's eyeballs and they will still ask the question. Oh, it's funny. I get asked the same sort of questions. Zara.zip over on TikTok says, "Is the eyeshadow tutorial out yet?" Yes, it actually is on all my platforms. That was a kind of a fun video to do. Ziggy, what does FAQ mean? It's frequently asked questions. Oh, I meant conditional, not chained. Let's see. This okay, so we've got the repeat, we've got the chained. Oh, conditional. Oh my, no way. Are there two variants to Oh, okay. There's two variants to each command block. It looks like. So let's and you know what? I think we chilled enough. Let's get started on this. So let's see exactly how many textures we're gonna have to do. I don't know if we're gonna be doing all of them, but I'm gonna do an amount of them. Let's see. Conditional. Okay, so there's the three different types of command blocks. We've got the impulse, which is like sort of the traditional one. We got the chain. We've got the repeating, and then we have the conditional and unconditional versions of both of those, which, as somebody was saying, turns this into a chevron, I believe they called it. I'm getting a lot of spam complaints. I feel like I'm gonna have to mod somebody. Like, let me just figure out. I don't know who do I. Is there anyone? Is there anyone in here that I know? If you know me, or if you're a regular, or if you think I'm gonna recognize your name, say something in chat, and I will mod you. If we can just have one person on each platform, then the Tooth. I feel like I recognize you. Where are we on? YouTube? How do I mod? How do I mod, bro? I can't even find anybody. Okay, wait, here we go. The Tooth. I don't even know. I swear I remember you from last stream. I don't know if I'm just tweaking. Add as moderator. Managing can manage blocked words and change chat standard moderator can review and remove chat messages and hide and put users in timeout. Okay, Tooth, you are moderated on the landscape stream on the Red app, which honestly is probably going to be the most chill stream. And then we need somebody on the vertical YouTube. I mean, Red app. I don't know if TikTok's gonna get mad at me for that. What's the Twitch? There is no Twitch. I'm just on Red app and TikTok. Okay, who? Let's see. What is the Oh, Twitch. Let me fix this. Where'd my chat go? Where did I lose my chat on here? Please mod me. My mom is kind of homeless. Can I? Okay, if you are in the vertical stream on the Red app and you've been in previous streams and you've sent messages in previous streams, say me in caps, and I can click on you and see if you have been in previous streams, and I can see your previous messages. And if you have, I will moderate you. I will mod you. We've got glass of orange juice. Nope. Looks like you've only been in this live, my friend. Boat. Fear boat. I might have remembered you. Also, if you get modded today, it's assume that it's just for this stream. I will probably Oh my god, a lot of people saying me who have never been in a live before. Bro's about to mod a liar and then everyone gets banned. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to make sure that they've been in other chats or that I recognize them. I'm trying to recognize names from the past couple lives. Oh man. This is a little rough. Somebody asked what is Red app? It's the app you are watching on. It's the, you know, the video app. I just am not really supposed to say that on TikTok. So, or I don't know. There might be a chance. Let's see, channel activity. Make it louder. Oh, okay. Let's check out TikTok. Oh, yes, Reagan. Duh. Can I even mod people over on TikTok? Jeez. How do I block account? How to mod account on TikTok. By the way, how are you doing, Prime? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just a little frustrated that this stream has taken a bit of time to get off the ground, but you know, it just means that if we get all this taken care of now, then we don't have to do it next time. Settings. Okay. Settings. Where systems, hotkeys, record. Brother, where is this? Maybe I have to do it on my phone. Settings. Dismiss. Oh, boat. Yes, I did. Did I feel like I said something to you last stream, didn't I? Or one of the TikTok streams? Okay. I'm trying. I don't know how to add a moderator on TikTok. Let's see. What's this? Campaigns. Sorry about this delay, guys. Okay, so add monitor, that isn't there. This is so bizarre, man. Oh, add moderator. Comments, allow moderator to turn on and off comments. Yes, mute accounts, block accounts, pin comments, manage polls, manage guests, guessing game. I don't know what that is. I'll turn that off. Manage poll. That should be good. Okay, Reagan, you are moderated. Congrats. You are now an elite employee, as they say. Also, I'm going to... Yes, Boat. I kept accidentally only answering your questions. You are so right. Okay, Boat, you are a moderator as well. Wait, I also remember, who is the one that's like, there, got a couple like sparkles as a name? Abby Noble? Weren't you in a stream before? Let's see. I mean, we've got both Reagan and Boat over on TikTok, so that may be all the mods that we need. Okay. TikTok is taken care of. We've got 2 moderators over on TikTok, so things will, be fine over there, I imagine. Taco, TikTok allowing you to screen share yet? Yes, we are actually live on both platforms, and the chat is merged everywhere. We're live, landscape on Red app, vertical on Red app, and TikTok. So yeah, things are doing good. We are still. I'm not live on Twitch. I tried to include the multi-chat on our vertical streams. I hope that it's a little bit big enough to see. It's kind of hard to fit it in there. TikTok is 20 seconds ahead of Red app. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think Red app is pretty, like the delay on there is pretty normal. I'm not really sure why. I think TikTok is like, it's like meant for, I don't know, like more like live interaction with viewers. Red app has vertical streams. Yeah. And they have to be separate. If you are in one of the Red app streams right now, if you're in the vertical one or the landscape, you will not be able to like chat with the people in the other streams. That's why I added like the multi-chat here. Okay, that's done. We just need somebody in the Vertical Red App stream. We've already got a guy spamming in there. So the Red App mods are not with us. Yeah. I think the the Tooth is the only one that I modded, and he's over in the landscape one. The only Wild West stream right now is the Vertical Red App stream. Channel activity. Let me. Man, is there Ghost and Pals Obsessed? Let's check channel activity. I think. I'm trying to find somebody because I can click on your names and it'll show me previous messages you've sent in other lives. I'm trying to find somebody who has sent messages in like a previous chat or a previous live, I mean. There's people spamming in here. Yeah, I'm trying to get a mod for the Vertical Red App. You guys, it's so funny. I see people saying Red App on Red App. You guys can say the name of it. It's just I don't think I can say the name of it. It's just funny though. I was here when you texted the Flint and Steel, but no streams. Yeah, I'm trying to find somebody who's in the stream. I mean, I was in the soup stream. Okay, Ghost and Pals Obsessed. Tell me something that happened in the soup stream that like something super specific that would prove that you were there. A lot of people asking what Red App is. It's the app you're probably watching this stream on. I just am not saying it because I'm multi-streaming on TikTok right now. Just trying to find a mod. We hopefully will be ready to go very quick. We Red App are growing impatient. I know. I just need to find somebody to mod in the vertical chat so I don't have to think about it for the rest of the stream. For some reason, the sound is much quieter on Red App than TikTok. I'm sorry. I really just don't. I'm just getting used to all this. I'm sorry. It's what am I drinking? I'm drinking the Cherry Sakura Red Bull. On your shorts about it, I was in the chat when you were talking. I'm trying to remember. You restarted working the ball halfway through. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I trust you. Add as moderator. Save. Okay. Ghost and Pals Obsessed is now moderator on Vertical Red App. Yeah, we've got somebody spamming over there. Oh my God, Benhive is back. Did I only mute him for minutes or something? Okay, you want to be banned? I will ban you. Hide user on this channel. Did that do it? Can you guys still see Benhive's message? I think I banned him. Benhive is back. Call him Springtrap. Good Lord. Okay, guys. I think we are actually good to go. I'm so sorry about that delay, but if you're just hopping in, we had this is the first time I'm multi-streaming on Landscape Red App and Vertical Red App and TikTok. They're all in the same chat. It's a whole thing, but we had a lot of people spamming, and it was 3 different platforms. I didn't have any moderators because this is the first like real stream that I've done. Where's my little sign, man? I had such a nice little sign. It doesn't matter. But yeah, so we have some mods. Hopefully there will not be any spamming now. Hopefully I didn't mod anyone who's crazy or something. No abuses of power. So yeah, we're gonna get back into this. I just want to check. We've got 211 viewers on Landscape Red App. We've got 126 viewers on actually no, it's reverse. 129 on Landscape, 250 vertical, and then over on TikTok, we have a whopping, can't even lie about this, 67 viewers. So I think we're good to go. Let me just pull my chat back up here. Last stream chat was bad, dude. I went back to edit. The thing is, I was looking mostly like texturing. It was kind of, I need to get one of those monitors that I can put just the chat on. But I was back editing the videos, and oh my god, there was so much spam. I felt so bad. You need to do, and so somebody's saying we also got to do the minecart command block. I haven't done any of the minecarts, so I don't think. Also, is the minecart command block even still in the game? Like, I feel like I haven't seen that in a while, and it's only like I only see like the items here. We need the minecart command block. You need to give it. What's the command? Give. It's probably one of those crazy ones where the NBT data says what's in it. The caps lock off. Anyone know the command for minecart command block? Minecart. Oh yeah, it 100% has an NBT tag. What can I say in here? Attack range, block entity data. You need to summon command block minecart. Summon command block minecart. Oh my god, this man was not lying. Okay. Well, lucky for us, it looks like it's just like rendering the block in here. So when we texture this, it will automatically texture what's in the minecart, and the minecart itself will just have to be textured separately, which I'm not doing entities right now, so we don't really have to worry about it. Man, I thought that would hit. Okay, guys, we are officially getting started. I appreciate anyone who stuck through all of that madness. So let me pull up our files here. Somebody said stop spamming. We should have a moderator in each chat now. So I'm sorry if there's any spamming. I don't know. There should be somebody to take care of it, hopefully. You know what I'm not a fan of is the fact that the global chat like updates in chunks. You know, it's not like going message by message. Somebody asked what texture we're going to do today. We are doing the command block, and there are quite a few variants. So, you know, we're gonna, but luckily they're recolors. Now, if you guys don't know, the command block is actually animated. These little buttons here, it's kind of hard to see. Let me zoom in. These buttons here are like flickering. So the way animated textures are done in Minecraft is through these, which is basically just 4 like frames, and I'm just checking on the chat, just making sure everything's working. And it's basically just frames in the animation. So it looks like the only thing that's animated here is just these colors changing. Like we've got like a light yellow here, and then we've got like dark brown there. So it won't be as hard as doing like an actual animated block. And then we have all the different sides, and this is for each of the different variants. So we have the front texture here, we've got the side texture here, and then we have the back. I think somebody asked if I'm gonna make this a circle. Probably not. I think this looks more like a diamond. I don't think that this was supposed to be a circle. I think it would have been slightly, like maybe it would have been like, oh my God. Maybe it would have been like that if it was supposed to be a circle, or like even like that. So I think this is more like a diamond. How close are you to finishing the pack? Probably about 80%, I think, something like that. Okay, guys, which are we starting with? Are we going to do the back one, the side one, or the front one? The front one being the diamond, the side one being the arrow, and the back one being the, square. What do we think? Thanks for the rose. GSFAXL. Front. I'm seeing a lot of fronts. Fronts, make a poll. I don't really know how to do that. Also, we're on multi-platforms right now, so that'd be a little bit difficult. Square, side, front. Look, front would be easiest to copy for the rest. I'm seeing a lot of sides. Let's see. I think you might be right because I believe the front doesn't I don't know really how to explain this. So this part covers up sections that the front doesn't. So if we texture that, yeah, you're so right. Okay, we're going to do the front. So first of all, let's unindex this because I don't know why Minecraft has randomly some textures or have their colors indexed. We're going to increase our resolution here to 512 and then have the, the length be whatever it's going to be. And because these are just recolors, we basically only need to worry about this one. And then we'll just recolor, recolor like the lights in there. I have a question. What happened to the pumpkin pie video? So I took down most of my, or all of my long form content. And it was mostly just because I wanted to start posting new long form like this. If you guys are in the chat, you will probably be in the next video. So shout out you, I suppose. And that other stuff, though, my old videos were just a little bit outdated. I didn't really like how they were thrown together. So I just wanted it to be a little bit more polished when people go over to my channel. So if you like the long form videos, don't worry. I'm sorry the old ones are missing. They're just unlisted. I could bring them back. But I'm going to be replacing them with new videos like this one. Hashtag Fjorden is here. White Wolf AOB. That you're I probably could mod you too. I just gotta find the. We'll deal with. I'll do that later. Okay, guys. So I'm thinking. I'm thinking for the shape of this. We could. I kind of drew this outline here, so we could make it sort of a. What even is this? A hexagon? An octagon? Something like that. Or I could make it like a square on its side. Although I don't think it's that. I think this would be a pixel if it was going to be like a perfect diamond. So let's just get this shaped out. I think we're going to bring this in a little bit closer. Let's see exactly how I want to have this set up. Gonna try to make that because it's like so geometric. Usually I'm not this precise with things, but I'm gonna try to be here. Okay, let's start with our metal plate here. I'm gonna use something like red so that we can actually see it differentiated from the side. And then we've got our outline here. So, or like the, because it's got like a bit of a bevel. So let's add a stroke, and I believe I can make this inside. And there we go. Okay, it's 26. Let's do it. Okay, now if I rasterize this, rasterize layer style, we can, I just got to get rid of this, yeah, we want it to be a solid color. So yeah, good to go. I'm also going to thank you for the rose. I cannot pronounce your name. It's in Russian, but thank you. It being finally symmetrical feels fitting. Yeah, it's going to be kind of satisfying to see it. And I suppose you're right. Okay, I'm going to texture this overlaid over the block just so that, we can see it easier. But then I'll center it when it's done. The tooth, execute order 67. I don't know even what's going on in the chat or what Now that we got mods, I mean, I don't know what battles you guys are going to be fighting, especially on any of the vertical streams, because I think people can just scroll on that. If you guys want a safe haven stream, go to the Red app, landscape one. You'll be able to see my entire screen as well. It won't be like cropped. Because I imagine the only people in there are probably like actual fans of the pack. So now I'm going to be going through each of the faces here, faces of this border, and we're going to be doing the different colors. So we've got this sort of medium one here, and then we've also got one, let's see. Okay, so these two faces, or those three actually, yeah, are all dark. We got more of this medium color right here. When will you update the pack? I usually updated it at the beginning of the month. Thank you for the rose, Maynard. And so usually an update would come out today, but I knew I wanted to stream today. I knew I wanted to make some videos today. So update probably won't come out today, but it is like the next thing on my to-do list. So maybe even like as soon as tomorrow, there could be an update, and that will be for patrons and free members as well. Because I update the pack at the same time. All versions of the pack have the same textures as well. You're not missing out on anything. Okay, wait. So we've got. There's a couple color variations here. So this. Let's actually reverse this. So we've got this slightly darker one here, and then we've got this slighter lighter one here, and we've got a little bit of a dark one here as well. Oh, I got to turn my tolerance down. That's what's probably messing this up. Let's just do a little something like that. We want this to be shiny, so I'm going to be utilizing this strategy of adding multiple lines to make it look like it's a little bit shiny. The command block in story mode has a 3D model. That's crazy. I will have to probably look that up. I'm going to look that up right now. Story mode command block. Wait, you guys are so right. The story mode command block does have a 3D model. It looks like the like, let me, can I, on us YouTube, I don't want to go there. I can't really zoom in here, but it looks like are the lights like indented? Is that canon? Do we have to make the lights indented now because they're like that in story mode? Ghost and Pause is saying, I'm the mod for this stream. I don't think I'm the permanent one. Anyone who I've temporarily modded for this stream, if things go well and you think you're going to be active in the streams, you could very well end up being a permanent one. I just need a couple people who are going to be showing up to the different streams. What keyboard switches are you using? You guys are going to be really disappointed. I am not using a mechanical keyboard. This is the Logitech something something. I forget what it's called. It's the one that's usually paired with this mouse, which I no longer use. But the actual reason that I don't use a mechanical keyboard is because it's more silent for being recorded. So like if I had a mechanical keyboard right now, you guys would be hearing like clicking. But so I found basically the quietest keyboard I have. Logitech MX80, that could be it. Okay, let's get back to business. So, yep, these colors are in the right place. The only difference is there is some like, this looks like a slightly different shade of gray. Just gonna make sure that is correct. And also, why is my thing going wrong here? Oh, this one's lighter. So let's do a little bit of a highlight here. Okay, so we got our front plate here, and this will be a style that we use on, I'm just making sure these lines are how I want. They look kind of off. I'm not really sure why they look kind of off. Just use the red switch mechanical keyboards that are silent. I could look into it. I have a mechanical keyboard here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I think this is probably a bigger question. Do we make the lights circle or do we keep them square? I feel like we have to make them circle, you know? I'm going to start on the circle one, but drop it in chat. Do you think these should be square or circular or something else entirely? Diamond, square lights, circle. Square would be so much better. Square, square. Squares. Seems like you guys are kind of liking squares. Thanks for the rose, Jules. Diamond, square, square. I'm not seeing a lot of circles. Definitely not round. Okay. Square. Okay, we are not doing circles, and I'm sorry, some of you guys who are saying circles. Okay, we'll keep them square. We can, at very least, thank you for the rose, GU. At very least, we can always go back. Square, diamond. I don't know how diamond would look a little bit off, wouldn't it? Squares with rounded tips. I don't really like doing any squares that are slightly rounded in the pack because I feel like at a distance they just look like squares. So it's kind of like we might as well just do squares. Circle, I beg. I'm sorry, Marzipan. I think people are saying squares. Maybe a square light, but they could shine a bit. Yeah, we'll definitely be adding some specular stuff to this. So let me grab these lights. These are basically going to be the same, so I can actually copy them and throw them on top of our... why can I not see this? Ooh, there we go. What is this layer? Nothing? I don't know. Oh, actually, I know what it is. It's where I was going to put the lights. Okay. Here we go. I see some guys saying diamond. I just don't here, let's just briefly check this out. If wait, what is going on? Standard. Somebody, what did I do? I think I might have hotkeyed something on my other. Oh, what? Okay, so the hotkey to rotate in Photoshop is also a hotkey on the TikTok Live app, bro. I can't rotate without bringing up a poll. I gotta fix this. Hotkeys. Use hotkeys. No, turn those off. Okay, here we go. Now I can rotate this. So this is what I'd actually make it look nice. This is gonna be a little bit weird. That's what diamonds would look like. I don't think it's horrible, but I think the problem is that the background is already gonna be diamonds. So that's kind of a lot of diamond stuff going on. Hey, you found out how to do a poll. Well, yeah. Yeah. Squares, but sideways. Okay. The squares are facing normal ways, and now they are sideways. Circles for an add-on pack. People, every single time that there's a decision to be made, people say, oh, just make it an add-on. If I made an add-on for every time that people wanted like something specific, there would be you'd have to fill out like a 100-page form just to download the pack because there would be so many add-ons. Okay, I'm actually a little concerned that we may have made this slightly too big because it's kind of overshooting. Do I fix that? I feel like it's kind of like crowding on this dark outline part. I don't know. I'm not going to stress too much about it. Let's just keep moving here. Don't want to get hung up too much. Oh, well, that's the wrong angle. So I'm going to add a stroke here for this. I suppose it's a shadow, or maybe it's an indent where the texture connects to the block. This kind of up, like on the sides, it's like perfectly lined up, but I'm just concerned that on this, like the diagonal, I don't know if I'm crazy, but you guys see like it's sitting a little bit too far out. It's just me being obsessive about the pack. That's clearly not going to be a major issue. Somebody asked if I'm looking at both chats. Yes, I have a chat that has everybody combined. So I can see, no matter what platform you're on, I will be able to see your chat. Am I going to keep the corners rounded on the outline? We'll see. I can straighten them out. Make it centered. It will be centered. I just need to there's no real way to make the sides and diagonal lines both line up. Yeah, well, I mean, if I guess the only way to really do it would be making these like these sides smaller, which would be a little weird. I suppose you're right. Also, nobody, unless you're in this stream right now, you're probably never going to even notice that. Okay, so we've got this outer one. Now, somebody did bring up, should we keep this rounded or should we like sharpen it off? I know people are kind of fans of sharper stuff, but okay. I think for now I'll just keep it rounded. So I'm going to keep this black for now because it looks like it's changing the colors of what's under it. Like it's light there and it's making that, it's like darkening what's under it. So I'll just keep it black and then we'll get the background in here. Although I know you guys are excited to see this thing centered. Do we do that yet? Yeah, I suppose so. So let's move this up. Now I got to make sure it's like lined up correctly. How exactly do I do this? Let's go here. I just need to make sure it's going to be at the right height. This is how many pixels? 5 pixels above the bottom of that. Place it in. Make sure this is 5 pixels. I think that's 5. Is that 5? Yeah, we are being pixel perfect here. Okay, so now it is centered. It was only off by 1 pixel. You have the power to make it even, yes, and it is now even. $500 times better. Yeah, it's centered. Finally, after so many years, yeah, it's it's gonna be nice. Okay, so then we do have these squares in the background, and it's a little odd because, okay, I think what we should do is make a fake, like, centered version of this texture so that we can just keep texturing as normal and have it, like, be accurate. So I think I'm going to grab our command block here, and I'm going to scoot it over. Actually, wait, how many? This is 32 pixels across. So we'll grab this and move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pixels. And then we grab this half pixel column here. And if you are on vertical, any of the vertical lives right now, and you're getting stuff cut off, I do have a landscape one over on the Red app, the video app. So if you hop over there, you'll be able to see like my full screen and everything. Okay, so here we have a centered version of, oh my God, it actually also isn't centered vertically as well. This is rough, man. Okay, we're gonna have to do the same thing here, I guess. Do it vertically too. Yeah, I just caught that. That would have been bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Red app, why can't he say the name of the app? It's because I'm live on TikTok right now as well. I'm multi-streaming. I don't know if it's just a paranoia thing, but I just got like approved to be live on TikTok. So I've heard some people say that you're not supposed to like, talk about the other app that you may be live on as well. So I'm just trying to cover my bases. I'd hate for this stream to go down midstream, and then get banned for like 1,000 years. On YouTube, it just, well, I just said it, but yeah, it opens vertically. There should be 2 streams over there. Will the gray part be made of stone or metal? I think we're definitely going to do metal. That just makes the most sense to me. Okay, so we have a centered version of our vanilla texture here. And at least I think, is this still, oh no, that's right. This is just, oh, it wasn't centered vertically. Somebody's pointed that out. Okay, there we go. Now we have a truly centered version. You're getting nuked by TikTok after saying the forbidden name. Yeah, I for real will. Okay, so our background here is pretty much just some squares. I could try to make them perfect. Let's see here. If I do that, I only have to do this once, then I can copy it 4 times. Thanks for the roses, Birdie Squeak. It is always appreciated. I want to make sure this is perfectly. Thanks for the roses as well. Samocho Dawi. Do air. Bro's talking about some do air. I got a comment the other day about doing air, texturing the air block, and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Not like actually texturing air, of course, but responding to the comment. Okay, let's just get this lined up. Just making sure it's looking good because again, we only need to do this once, I believe, and then we can copy it around. It looks like it's the same size everywhere. Maybe we'll bring it in a bit. Okay, and then we're going to throw this under our texture here. Perfect April Fool's video. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. I am so perfect at freehanding a 45-degree angle. That is pixel perfect. Okay, let's, actually, no, I'm not going to copy it until I'm done. That makes the most sense. We're going to throw on, we do have a bit of an outline here as well. So I'm going to throw on another stroke onto this guy. Actually, probably we should, yeah, merge. Let me see. Just making sure I have only the red here. Let's add our stroke. We're going to do it inside. Also going to make it white so I can see what I'm looking at here. And then we will get rid of it. Or do that. Boop, boop. Okay. And then I gotta, whoa, what is going on here, man? Oh, I guess I didn't do it perfectly. There is like a 1 pixel thing there, but pretend you guys don't see that. I'm just kidding. I actually will fix this. I'll do it right now. One thing I do a lot when I'm texturing by myself is I will like zoom in and out of the texture a lot. And I didn't really notice that I do that until I was editing the stream the other day for the soup. And I was like, oh my God, this is like hard to see. Like I'm probably confusing people. I probably should try not to do that. So this stream, I'm trying not to like zoom in and out a lot. Never been in one of your streams before. Yeah, well, this is only our second real stream. I've done some like fake streams over on TikTok. Not fake, but just hangout type streams. Well, I was getting things set up, but and then the only other stream I've done where I textured was soup. We did that 2 days ago or something, and that was like sort of a surprise. I was actually just hanging out with you guys, and then was like, oh, I should stream while I'm here, so or I should work on a texture. So we did that. Okay. So usually I'd keep the outline the same thickness all the way around, but since we were talking about before this sort of encroaching on the rest of this, I was thinking maybe we could make that one thinner, perhaps. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that, but it's what we're doing for now. And then I think we'll have this come to an edge or to a sort of a bevel like this. Will you stream while texturing from now on? Yes, I'd like to. I think I might do it hopefully every time I texture. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't want to texture if like, you know, I would be missing out on potential content as well. Or like if I'm going to be sitting here texturing, I might as well just go live. You know? I don't know, maybe I might just not feel like going live that day, but like if I'm already here. Even if I'm just still like quiet in the stream, I imagine people would still want to hang out. Okay, so this looks pretty solid as far as our little edge diamond panel thing here. Let's actually hop back in game. I want to see what these look like tiled. Okay, they do. I was sort of texturing this just by itself, but if we consider the fact, should I make it tile like actual tiles, like a grid? I'm not really sure. It does seem, these do seem to make square. It's so weird. This texture is so weird, man. So this is like a square. Right here, right? This one's a square, the corner one. This one, is this also square or no? I think it is actually. I think I'm just kind of stupid. Okay, we're actually, yeah, they should tile, shouldn't they? It looks like a big X. Yeah, they seem to like be aligning with each other. Okay. What I'm thinking, if I expand our canvas by 200%, and then put that here. Wait, what? I thought that was 200%. Why did that not expand exactly 200%? Percent width 200%. Okay. Boom. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm like selecting the texture that's like outside of the view. Okay, so if we bring our two command blocks next to each other, we can see how this tiles. In fact, I will actually, we're going to do this 4 times. So yeah, so this is how the texture is going to tile. And it does seem to be making quite the grid. So I think we're going to make ours a grid. It's just what makes sense. So if I go like here, and then like this, just making sure this lines up okay. This is going to be kind of hard to eyeball, I'm not going to lie. Let's get our texture there, and then NSB Gamer is in the chat. The NSB Gamer. I recognize you from, well, a lot of places, actually. You've been pretty active in the community. Okay. I'm just, I'm trying to figure out how, if there's a way to make this perfectly mathematically a grid. I'm not sure if there is. We could just duplicate this down, line it up here as well. And then, well, things seem wrong here because this middle part looks thicker than this part. Are these squares the same size? This is what, 1, 2, 3, 5 pixels across, and this one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the orange squares are bigger than the tan squares. So does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What if we do perfectly in the middle? Perfectly in the middle, and perfectly over here, and then there, and then there, and then we go there, and then we have a square. This will all be worth it in the end, guys, I promise. If this was not perfect, I'd have 1,000 comments talking about the fact that it's not perfect. Okay, we're making moves in the right direction. So that looks correct. Photoshop does have a grid feature. I believe it. I'm just honestly not super familiar. Like I'm not the Photoshop goat, so to say. I just kind of know the couple things that I use. And typically, if I were to be texturing by myself, if I was like, oh, I need a specific tool or I need to do a specific thing that I don't know how to do, I'd like spend a minute like researching it. But since I'm on live right now, I kind of just got to figure it out. I mean, because clearly we are not going to be researching stuff right now. Why is this like not lined up? Oh, this needs to be 1 pixel thicker. Remember to add the animation for the command block? Yes, of course we will. I actually have all the frames hidden down here. We're just focusing on one, and then we're gonna, add the animation for the different lights, and it'll be cool. Okay, this looks like a perfect square, or as close as we're gonna get. This is 16. Yes, 16 across, 16 top. Please tell me. Yes. Okay, we have perfect squares. We've achieved perfect square. Now, if I go right here, this looks lined up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We can make this orange and make the middle part tan. We did it. Okay, now I just got to copy this to the top and bottom of everything. Okay. And now we just crop this in back to our normal size. Proceed. Okay. Boop. There. I'm on the wrong layer. Oh, I have like 1,000 different layers. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Delete all this random stuff that I have. Okay, guys, things are truly starting to take shape here. We have something that kind of sort of looks like a command block. I'm feeling good about this. I swear to God, you could be using rulers and guides. I will use my eyeball and zooming in on the pixels. Thank you very much. Like 90% sure that the tan are latches or something. I think the problem is I want them to like line up because they line up and make this sort of pizzeria floor here. So I want to make sure everything like lines up. Let's get back into Photoshop. Make the dots circles. We did a vote on that, and the vote came out square. I mean, not really a vote. I mean, I just kind of asked, but it seems like most people were talking about squares. Mr. Kaku, so you guys want to make an Endermite protest? Are you the one who was commenting about Endermites the other day? How many of you guys have actually seen an Endermite in normal gameplay? Riddle me that. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe we should make this like sharp on the edges. I think this whole block is looking very sharp, and I think it'll just fit a little bit better. Maybe. I'm not so sure. I'm not convinced. Okay, so let us... Looks like... Okay, so it looks like there's a bit of a shadow here, but it's only coming from the bottom of this thing. It's like down here. So if we duplicate our panel layer and make it that color, or actually... no, I'm losing my mind. Do that, and then do this, and then drag it down. We'll get our like shadow here somewhat. And if we put our panels back, does that look all right? I'm going to remove it. Oh man. Let's remove it right here. Right there. Okay, so we do have our shadow on those bottom squares. And then we can go ahead and merge that down, I believe. So, okay, we don't have to make this black. We can make it, looks like, okay. We need our outlines. So we've got these outlines in the light squares, and we've also got outlines in the dark squares. Maybe I should have done that when I still had it in square mode, which I actually think was just far enough away that I could still undo it. Okay, so let's do a little interior, little square moment. If I make this a different color and then I can resize it. Oh man, that's wrong. If I resize it perfectly like this, we'll make it maybe, I don't know, that big. Then we can set it to the outside color. So we have our light border on the edge of this thing, and then we have our middle color on the middle part of this thing. Is that, the real question is that line too thin? Too thin to match with the rest of the texture? I'm not entirely sure. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It doesn't all have to be perfect. Somebody who's asking what program this is Photoshop. Although there are plenty of free options if you are looking to get into texture stuff. You don't have to do, because Photoshop's expensive. Okay. Now we also need the outline on these darker squares, which luckily we have a square right here in the middle that we can copy around to all of our different places. I just want to make sure the lines, oh, okay. We'll do just a random color in here. And then if I grab this square, separate this square from here, and we can just copy it around and recolor it and make it look awesome and swaggy. Okay, wait, let's remove. That's wrong. Boop, boop. Okay. Now it looks like we've got the darker color on the outside and this color on the inside. Okay, now we can just copy this from place to place, and everything will be as it should. Okay. Just moving some squares around. And then obviously we're kind of hanging off the edge here a bit. So I'll just crop these bottom bits off. And now we're really looking command blocky. Okay, now do I feel safe enough to crop this out? Or merge it down? I think I do. Okay, so looks like, now we just need to go to each one of these. So this one, this face is the same color as the middle part. Just got to make sure I get this perfectly down the center. So there we go. And then we've got the darker color down here. So we'll do that one in dark. And then we got the same, basically the same sort of deal on this side as well. Make the whole circles instead of squares and make them glow. Yeah, we decided on doing squares. Maybe at the end I might try circles just to see really how it is. But they will 100% be glowing, which would be cool. So in this stream, we're going to not just texture this, we are going to We're also going to be doing the specular maps and stuff. So we'll be able to make this 3D. You guys will be able to be around for that. I'll be, adding specularity, and we'll be making the little buttons glow and everything. It'll be cool. Does Prime read chat? Yes, I do. I'm reading the global chat though, which I think has a slight delay on the different platforms. So I may not be immediately, but that's just the best way that I can see everybody. I don't want to just be reading one chat and having people be left out, you know? No delay on TikTok. That is great. If you guys want to not have a delay, you can go over to TikTok. I am live everywhere. Wait a minute. Something is wrong here. This looks right, but like you see that there's 3 lines here. There's the dark one, there's the light one, there's that one. We've got the light one here. And like, what is going on? Thank you for the roses. We love cats. This is a little bit confusing. Oh man, quite the texture we've got here today. Okay, let's hop back in the game. I gotta analyze this. Squares are the same size. The dark pixels are in a gap. Somebody said that. Let's okay, so the squares with the pixels taken out are the same size. The dark is a gap. You're so right. Okay. You're so right about that. And I just merged the layers too. Wow, quite the decision I made. And all my undos were spent on toggling the layers. I'm great at my job, man. Okay, how do we fix this? If I control and Z, bro, yeah, there's only like 10 undos in Photoshop, and I spent them on toggling layers, so I can't really do anything about that. Okay, so if I grab this, okay. Trying to think of the best way for us to fix this issue. I think I know what it might be. And I think I do know what it is. Okay, this is going to be a little bit interesting of a solution. So we've got this, the edge is 13 pixels across. So if I take half of this, we'll do black there. And then, well, that one's covered up. And go down here. And then we do the same thing. Oh, actually, we can't do black because our little outline here is black. We'll do purple. You guys are just going to have to trust me on this one. I think this will be the last of the messing around with the freaking tiles that we have to do. This was a lot rougher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, then I take this, copy it, and transform vertical. Oh, we got to line that up. Okay. Now, if I take this purple and copy it around to all of our orange squares here. Actually, this needs to be done by hand. This would have been a lot easier if I didn't destroy our layer that we worked so hard to achieve. But I think this will be worth it. I just saw your video on the bowls and stews. Yep. And you guys will be in the video on the command block. If you guys are active in chat, you'll maybe see yourself in there, especially if I respond to you. So the video that I just released, the long form one on the stews or the bowls as well, that was sort of a proof of concept. It was obviously a little bit edited kind of, you know, poorly. I sort of just threw it together. But this one I will be passing off to my editor, so it'll be a little bit more, it'll be a little bit nicer. Somebody asked, so why am I changing this? It looks nice. So our problem is that I miscalculated. I thought that this background was a tiling squares, but we checked it out in game, and this dark line of pixels here is actually a crack in between. Well, maybe not a crack, but a line in between the squares. So I'm just realigning everything, which hopefully will not take too much time. I mean, it'll take a little bit of time, but that's okay. Okay, so now we just need to do our top guys. Let's put that in. Sorry for being a little quiet here, guys. I'm locked in on these lines. Okay, so my plan. We have two lines right here, the dark one and the light one. We need 3 lines because of the texture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out half of both of those lines and make a line in the middle, and then remake the lines on the outside. If that makes any sense. Let me know if that makes sense or if it doesn't, and I'm losing my mind. But I think that that's the easiest way for us to turn effectively 2 outlines into 3 outlines. So I'm going to cut this out. Actually, is that the right move? Yeah. Cut this out. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know it doesn't. You guys will have to see it. Okay, now if I get rid of that guy and then makes sense. Okay, at least some of you guys are getting the idea. You'll see in just a moment here. Let's get our other color here. So we chopped off half of that darker outline, and now we're going to chop off half of this lighter outline, and what is left of both outlines will then become the new true outline. Let's do, this goes here, this goes here. I'm going to temporarily delete this shadow because I can work on these a little bit better. $16, okay. Actually, wait, I was gonna do that. Yeah, I can just copy it. I don't know why I'd be doing that twice. How do I rotate this? What, 180? No. Transform, rotate, horizontal. And then, oh wait, I need to have this on a new layer. Edit, transform, rotate, horizontal. Edit, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. And we can throw it right here, and it lines up perfectly, just as I had hoped. Let's merge that down. And then we just got to copy this, which I believe, unlike the other ones, should easily copy to all the other sides. Hopefully, if I line up my stuff correctly, this should just save us a whole lot of time. And then we'll be done with this little purple. Does that not line up? Oh my gosh, we got to stop cutting this out. Somebody asked, when am I going to do the different fancy terracottas? Those are really fun to do. I've done a couple, but I do have a lot left to do. I'm not sure. I don't really have an agenda for when I'm going to do them. Maybe if one of my patrons requests a specific one, I will move it up. But I'll probably do want to start working on the terracottas. Like if I need a break from like some of the more technical stuff like this, because they're just they're kind of like fun textures to do. Okay, so we're gonna flip these, throw it up here. Make sure that lines up. That lines up. Oh, this one actually seems to have lined up. Of course, not entirely, but close enough. Have you done the stripped birch log? I think I saw you earlier in the stream asking that. Yes, the strip, very specific texture, but yes, I have done the stripped birch log. What about the paintings? Those are fun to do. There are 2 paintings in the pack currently done. And unlike these textures where I'm just taking a look at the vanilla texture and then trying to like interpret it, you guys probably know that the Minecraft paintings are based off of real life paintings. So what I do instead for the paintings is I find the real life paintings and then I sort of make them like in the style of the pack. I sort of like kind of trace them a bit. And I've only done 2 paintings so far. Some of the other ones that are not based on real life paintings are going to be interesting because I'll basically just have to draw the painting myself or just like figure it out on my own, I guess. Your videos are very, very satisfying. I'm glad. I used to be so, if you scroll back enough, all my videos are still up. Like the first couple times I was on camera, like, oh my God, I was so bad at like speaking and things, but I'd like to think I got a little bit better. Okay, something is wrong here. What is wrong here? Why isn't this lining up? Huh. Okay, I'll just do this by hand, perhaps. Prism's asking, have you done the drip leaf yet? I have done all of the plants. That was one of the first things that I did because I figured plants are probably an important texture to have done. You know, you're going to see them everywhere. They were the first thing that I did. Are you going to do mobs as well? I know you guys are excited for mobs, but they are not going to be done yet. I'm kind of I'm prioritizing blocks and items right now. Also, mobs are just complex. Like that would probably, they just would take a while. This is not right. This needs to be 1 pixel higher, I think. Did you do the wax lightly weathered cut copper stairs? Yes, all the copper stuff is done, except for, I believe, the copper trap door. Copper's always a pain because you have to do every oxidized variant. It's its own texture, and I have to do like separate specularity and everything for all of those. But they are all done except for the trapdoor and the copper chains, which will not take a whole lot of time to do because I already have done the normal chains. And it's basically just a recolor, I believe, other than, of course, the different oxidized states of the like chains. NSB Gamer, which I can see your chat. Are you in the vertical or? Oh, I see you. You're in here. NSB, I'm gonna make you a mod. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, oh, NSB's in most of the streams. I can make him a mod. So, oh, in both, even better. Yes. Yeah. I meant to text you about that. I was like, I need somebody to mod. And I was like, who have I seen? And dude, what happened? Why is there, did I copy this by accident? Oh man. But yeah, I was like, oh, I should make NSB a mod. And boats. We're building up our little mod team. Slow and steady. As long as we have at least 1 moderator in each platform, which currently is 3, we've got Red App, Horizontal, Red App, Vertical, and TikTok. We should be fine. I have already noticed, dude, if you were in the boat stream, or not the boat stream, the bowl stream, chat was getting rough. There were some spammers in there, and it looks like things are pretty relaxed in this stream so far. Will you make the outline of the middle part black, or will you make it the actual color? I'm going to make it the actual color. I just, you'll see. I just did that because there's a bunch of different colors in here. So I just made it black for now. I wish there was a way I could like put chat like in the middle of my screen and not have it show up on the stream. You know what I'm saying? Because then I could like read your guys' messages while still working. I currently have to like look aside to like check out chat. That's why I'm missing a lot of messages. Is anyone in any of the streams right now that has not seen any of my videos before, or are we all regulars here? Never seen. A couple of you guys never seen. I'm new. That's great. I'm glad there's some new people in here. Yeah, this is my resource pack. I post a lot of videos on updating it, just sort of this sort of stuff, but I recently started doing it live. This needs to be a different color. Okay, there goes there. This goes there. This goes there. Okay, guys, thank you for bearing with me on that. We have cut off half of all the lines, which means, wait for it, we take this darker in-between color and we put it everywhere. Boom. Now we have the in-between line between all of the tiles. Told you guys to trust me. Also, I know there's probably a couple of you guys who had no idea what I was doing until I just finished this up because that took quite a while. What's the time at your place? If you're asking my local time, it is 5:44 p.m. EST. I wonder if any of you guys are like close to me. Like, what if I'm like across the street from one of you guys right now and you just don't know it? That'd be crazy. Okay, so now we need to re-add our outlines. Which I suppose, if these are all the same size, which I believe they are, then what I can do is copy this one down. Oh, not like that. Add more shadows. Yep, we're going to be adding the shadows right now. Okay, look, lines up perfectly. The line in between. And luckily, although there are 1,000 different command block variants, this is the only time we're going to have to do this. Thank God. Because they're all just recolors of each other. So, you know, that's it's very helpful. Okay, wait, so I think maybe an easier way to do this would be to make this shape line up with our current square. And then that way, we can just resize the whole thing to about, let's say, there. Maybe we'll have it go all the way up to the top, which it looks like it is doing. Oh, there we go. This is there, that is there. That boop, boop, boop. We put our temporary pink texture here, just so we can see what we're doing. Got a couple issues here to fix, but that is okay. Man. Boop. I see a lot of people, newcomers in here asking about what the pack is called, and I'm sure there's people asking about Bedrock. I was thinking about throwing some text on the screen just to be like, hey, this is Prime's HD Textures. We're working on it today. But I'm currently recording both the vertical stream and the horizontal stream to make into both vertical and horizontal videos, and I couldn't have any way to record that without including the like title or the caption or whatever. So I just decided like, hey, we'll just let people be confused this time around. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's get these in here. And then I can go up here, line this up. That looks lined up, I believe. Okay, awesome. Then we're also going to want the same shape on the tan squares. This one, you know, doesn't technically have to be pixel perfect because it's going to be covered up anyway. by this panel in the middle. But we can, why is this not lining up? Is that right? Is this correct? Yep, perfect there. And perfect over here. Oh, let's merge these so I can grab both of these guys and use them up here. I know you guys were expecting texturing stream today, but instead we just get a freaking square line stream for 10,000 hours. I didn't consider that the command block would be this this odd, geometrically challenging. And of course, there's bound to be better ways to do it than the way that I am doing it. But you know, I'm not one for being for optimizing. It is a very odd texture, yes. Okay, you know what's funny too? So many people are never gonna see this texture. Okay, this. Yo, Prime, what do you use to combine the chats together? I use this app. Let me see what it's called. It is Caster Labs Caffeinated. Caster Labs, Caster. Yeah, that allows me to create a chat that's everybody's. Oh, I merged the layers, bro. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I'm about to quit. This is the last stream I ever do. I'm just kidding. Okay. We're almost done with all this lining up of things. Once we get it lined up, it's easy enough to move it around, or not move it around, but, you know, throw the actual texture on here. It's just the lining up that's a pain. Somebody's asking, what's the purple? It's just, I'm just lining up the shapes right now, and it's just easier to see when it's purple. And then we're going to change everything to be the correct color it's supposed to be. Let's do this. Yeah, now I need to fix this because I just overwrote the outline here. Luckily, I only overwrote the like flat parts, the straight lines, so it's easy enough to just fix real quick. Well, not super quick, but easy enough to fix. Thank you for the gift, 144. Why do you make them in raster instead of vectors? I've heard that suggested. First of all, the game can't like actually use vectors, of course. I don't know of any game that can actually like load vectors as textures. And you know, maybe it could be useful. I think that there's just certain things that are like if I need to change a specific pixel on here, I can, and I wouldn't be able to do that in a true vector. But I do use like the pen tool, so it's like I'm making them as a vector, but I get the freedom of being able to like tweak specific things that I otherwise maybe would not have been able to. Are you going to make the buttons shift color like in vanilla? Yes, they will be shifting color. Just like in vanilla. And unlike vanilla, in RPAC, the buttons are actually going to glow, which will be cool. I'll be setting that up on stream as well. Right now, I'm just undoing my many mistakes. My poor editor is going to have to look through like 5 hours of this. What about the conditional command block with the arrows? Yes. Luckily, though, we're going to be doing all the variants of the command blocks. And they're just going to be like kind of edits of what we currently have. So we will only really have to do this once. Okay. So we've got everything here now. I'm going to get rid of that one. That is, well, that is the wrong layer. I'm going to get rid of that. So now with our pinks, we can finally put this color here. And, oh, wrong. The light outline will go here, 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 and here. And then we're going to take our middle color, put it here, 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 and right there. goes, oh, no, we got to lighten this up first. The outline here is light. I believe I got all of that. And then, well, it's not light everywhere, but we'll fix it. And there we go, guys. The vision has finally been completed. I've converted our 2-line borders to 3-line borders. Oh my God. Nobody better tell me that I don't stick to vanilla, because that took a while. Okay. So, I am going to take I'm not really going to take a break. Before we get into this, I'm going to quickly run off for like 1 millisecond. I'll be back in like literally 1 minute. So, don't miss me too much. All right, guys, I am back. Did you guys behave yourselves while I was gone? Prime, I'm gay. Well, good for you, brother. Good for you. He has abandoned us. I missed you. I missed you guys too. I behaved, Leech Lord. Okay, you know what? After this, I'm gonna go back and look at the chat logs and make sure that you didn't say anything crazy. Somebody almost got sacrificed. Unionizing, dude. I need my mods to shut down the rebellion in my chat. Prime, I'm gay too. Okay, everybody's coming out. There was a union. Somebody was almost sacrificed. I was gone for like 1 minute. Gmos's toenail came off. Everybody's saying onion. Why is everybody saying onion? Somebody's being banned for 1,000 years. Who said it? Dinar was taken. Prime, can I get a happy birthday? Happy birthday, Dinar. I'm not hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, you guys. Okay, a lot of onions, a lot of people coming out. Okay, guys, we gotta focus. We gotta get back to business here. We are so close to having one of the 5,000 different variants of textures done here. Thank you for the rose looks, the multiple roses actually. Back into Photoshop. This is my baby right here. This grid that we just did. Man, I put my heart and soul into this texture. And it's not lined up here. It's lined up over here though. What is wrong? Is this too thick or something? Yeah, this looks too thick. Or like too weird on this side. Huh. Okay, wait, maybe one more? It's still too thick? Okay. That looks properly lined up. What are you guys talking about onions? Why are we talking about onions? Okay, so we've got that one is like that, and then there's the same thing going on over here. Why did you decide on Prime mods instead of well, because I'm not making mods. I when I first started off in social media, I knew that I was going to this pack was going to be like the thing that I was currently working on, but the pack wasn't big yet. I mean, it was just sort of a project that I was doing myself. So I didn't know what I was going to end up doing like long term. Uh so I figured, oh, if I make my name like the texture pack guy, then if I'm later like I knew I wanted to keep doing like Minecraft content. I knew that later if I was like, you know what, I want to make a mod, I would be kind of screwed because I'd be known as the texture pack guy. So I was like, okay, I'll call myself Prime Mods. Mods kind of covers like resource packs, and then if I decide to do anything else, it will also cover that, so I don't have to like rebrand. Um, yeah. Oh my God, what's with the onions? Why are we onioning in the chat? Okay, this is just fixing some little pixel errors here just so this can be perfect. This mod is giving onion vibes. Dude, I don't know. If somebody told me I was giving onion vibes, that'd be kind of rough. That'd be kind of rough. Are all your textures on Red app? They are on. I mean, I have not posted. I actually currently only have one like long form video up, but basically all of my textures are on all short form platforms. So you know the ones. Anything that's kind of like a TikTok clone, I'm on there. Okay, so we've got to also add our dark bits down here. Okay, so that's the dark face, the dark face. Okay, things are coming together. Okay, okay, so we've got this, now we've got to color these ones. So this one's dark. It's also dark over there. And then those are all light. And then these are all dark. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, and then, oh wait, this is dark as well. This one's that color, and there, oh, there. And then, what are we missing? We're getting close. We're getting really close here. We've got to get the shadow. The outline. I don't think it's a shadow. It kind of is, huh? I was going to say, I think that this isn't a shadow because there's like light up here, but low key it is, because look, this is dark here and that is not dark there. This is the same color. So this looks like a shadow that's coming from this, I think. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying about the shadow? Okay, let's take this. We'll grab our thing here and we'll scoot it down a little bit. Maybe that far? Maybe that far? I want it to be kind of even everywhere, somewhat, sort of. We at least want it to be a little bit symmetrical. And then this becomes that color and that goes there. And then this becomes the dark one. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. We're going to make that dark as well. I think that looks all right as far as our purposes. What I can do, this is too thick though. I can make this a little bit smaller. Okay. That looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. Okay. And then, so how much across is this? This is 20, 21 pixels. If I go up here and add another line that is also 21 pixels, and then we do the highlight there. Now, tentatively, I think we have everything except that dark part. And I am undecided. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Currently, the the outline of this metal panel here, the corners are rounded. We could make it straight like every other texture or every other part of this texture currently. Do we make it straight? Like, do we make this sharp cornered or do we keep it rounded? I want everyone to say either rounded in chat or, what do we say here? Sharp or rounded. Gotta wait a little bit for my my delay. Okay, showing up. Round, sharp, round. Oh man, we're divided, huh? Sharp, round. Dude, this looks like 50-50. I don't think I can win here. A sharp 100%. Oh my god, rounded, triangular. Onions. Okay, the plot's gone. Sharp, to a poll. How do I do a? The thing is, I could do a poll, but we're on multiple platforms right now. You know, I can't get everybody's vote in on the same platform. Sharp, round, sharp. Rounded, you decide. I will have to decide, but people are gonna be mad at me. Sharp and then compare. I could make it sharp and then compare. I'm gonna do it rounded. I'm gonna color it in rounded and just see how it looks. I kind of like the idea of keeping it rounded. Hear me out, because the rest of the texture is so sharp. It adds a little bit of variation to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wish I gotta, before next stream, I will do some research in how to do polls. Again, we're on multiple platforms right now. Actually, I wonder how many people are on TikTok. I don't know the view count on anything right now. Okay, we got 200 people on TikTok. Yeah, I can't leave the TikTok people out. I can't just do a YouTube poll. How much we got? Okay, yeah, we got 200 on TikTok. Let's check out Red App Landscape is almost 300, and we've got 300 on Red App Vertical. Man, we've got a lot of people in here, don't we? We have 600 combined with TikTok. That's Boat started a custom poll over on TikTok and then stopped it. Huh. We got a lot of people. We got 800. We almost have 1,000 people in here. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, so let's get this part colored in, shall we? I think I'm gonna line it up with the border that's like under here. So that's why I've kept it black this whole time, so that I can just line this up and then like change that part of the color. Sharp makes it look less weird. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it rounded just to see how it looks. If it looks bad, we'll ditch it. But I already have it rounded here, so like might as well. Oh, well, that's wrong. Let's do this. Yeah, I actually did it wrong on both sides. If the corners are rounded, it'll match the circular buttons. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I just sort of eyeballed it. And I think you guys can do polls. Who can do polls out of the mods? I saw a Boat, you started a poll over on TikTok. I don't know if any of the YouTube mods can do polls. If any of the mods can do polls, unless it's just TikTok, start a poll on rounded or sharp, and we'll see what it looks like. Obviously, it'll only be a certain percentage of our viewers here, but it's better than nothing. All right. Man, I am out. My Red Bull's out. Can one of you guys like come to my house and deliver another one for me, please? That would be great. Okay, this we'll do. Oh my god, Photoshop's freezing up. Don't tempt them. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that. Somebody's about to knock on my door. Coming there right now. Okay, this this. Okay, so this looks pretty straightforward. That is going to be that color, and then this edge is going to be this edge is going to be this lighter color, and then we'll have the border be the darker color. So there. The monitors require editor access to make the polls. Did we ever get a poll up on TikTok? I don't know. Wait, is that this? Is that this? I don't know how this works, dude. 136. Oh, dude. You guys want to see the poll results? I actually hate you guys. Every time. If you've been on my Instagram, you'll know that anytime I do a poll, it is 50. You guys actually have to be trolling me right now. Dude. Cancel the poll. This is no longer a democracy. I'm seizing control. This is why no matter what I do, I get people in my comments being mad about it. Somebody was asking about becoming a mod. If you guys are regular in chat and I start to recognize you as a regular, or if any of the other moderators start to recognize you as a regular, then you may end up becoming a mod, because I just want people who are going to be in chat, and I don't have to worry about them. They can handle it, because I can't. There's a lot of people in chat. I can't be doing all that. Where was I going with that? The thing is, I will probably need multiple moderators, just because until I figure out my schedule, I don't know when I'm going to be live, and people are going to be in different like time zones and stuff. Okay, our last little border here. And by the way, unless we end up converting to squared edges or sharp edges, this will be the last couple colors of this texture, and then we will be done. Well, not done. Well, done with this one face of the one block. Okay. Now that we got it colored, I'm trying to decide if round was the move, or if we should stay sharp. Make NSB admin. NSB, are you trying to do something? Guys still prone to make me admin. Is that to do polls? Let me find you in here. Make me admin. Okay. What can I do? Remove as standard. Okay, I'm going to temporarily remove you as a moderator so that I can add you as a moderator. Okay, managing moderator. Can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live, and also has standard moderator capability. Is that what is the managing moderator? Is that how you do polls? Managing moderator can manage blocked words. Okay. Blocked words and change chat modes in live. I don't really know what's going on here. We can figure it out for next stream. I'm just gonna keep you a standard for now. If that was about the polls, Yeah, I'm done with polls, man. I'm done with polls. Okay, I think we're gonna keep it rounded, at least for now. So now that our texture is done, we are gonna move on to animating this, which is pretty simple. Lucky for us, we don't have to redo any of that nonsense. We can simply copy this texture down. Oh, I can see all of the layers, like all the stuff from before. Look at that. Okay, no, we just want the part that's actually done. Copy this. 2, 3, 4. There are 4 frames in this animation. And we just got to change the colors here. So I'm just going to copy. Oh, that's the wrong layer. I'm just going to be copying the different colors from the different frames of this blinking light animation. And then the animation file will cycle through all of these different colors automatically. So we don't have to do any weird stuff with that. Boop, dark pink, other pink, yellow/brown, green. Okay, and for the last one, more red, more of that, some of this, some of that, some of this. Whew. Okay, I think we're done. Let's save this. Let's hop into game and let's check it out. Beware of the lag. This usually lags out all the streams when I do this. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. It is looking very smooth. That's actually my only complaint, is that it looks very like shiny, you know? Something about this, like the vanilla one, just looks a little bit more chunky. I'm not sure. Let me see. I might just have to sit with it for a sec. That looks so good. Beautiful texture. 1 to 10, guys. How do we feel about this? 1 to 10. Too smooth, needs roughness. We might be able to add some little details to it. Texture looks yummy. No eating the command blocks. Okay, we're getting good numbers here. PBR. Yes, PBR's coming, guys. We'll probably gonna look better with the height map. Yep, height map's gonna be cool. S'mores. 6 out of 10. That guy 10. 9, 11. Looks like you guys are liking it. Onion out of 10. Ban that guy. I'm just kidding. Metal platey. Too smooth. Okay, let's see what we can do. Also, somebody said it's not animating. Let me just, the animation is very subtle. I just want to, yeah, it's animating. It's just, you guys see that? It's just like blinking a little bit. Yeah, the colors are shifting. Yes, people are saying it looks like an ice cream cone. I agree. Okay, one thing I love to do when it comes to detail is just taking little chunks out of things. I think that it's a good way to add detail without changing the texture too much. So if we were to like do some of that, you know, that sort of vibe, and then like maybe like let me actually find a way to like do this properly in a way that's not going to look weird when it tiles. Like a chunk right here, and then I don't know, we can do something like that. Just adding some slight nicks and scratches in this to make it look a little bit more natural. Maybe we can, oh, they're all going from the same direction. That's why it looks kind of odd. I could do like up here. You guys liking that? I see some people saying, yes, it was centered. You guys think this is a good idea, adding these chunks? I don't really know if I like this one. I think it's the only real way that we can make this look a little bit rougher without just completely like redoing it. Add some shine to the middle panel. I would, man, I would. But the problem is, well, look, we're gonna add a specular map, so the middle, everything will be shiny and 3D, and it'll look a little bit better once we've got all that in. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Oh, in the middle too, somebody said. That could be interesting, like this. Oh, who said in the middle too? I think that was a good idea. Oh my god, it was a purple name. Let me scroll up. Moni. Thank you. Is that what are we missing? What are we missing? I think we need maybe one like down here. This maybe looks better. Maybe. Here, and now I'm just going to copy this, but without our colors for each of the frames so that it, lines up. I think this may have been the right move. Because that's really like smooth looking. Could we have some music? Yeah, I agree with that. I want to have music in future streams. I was only worried about it showing up. First of all, I have to figure out how to do that. And then I was worried about it showing up in the recording because I'll turn this into a YouTube video. So I just got to figure out how to do that. But the next stream will probably have music. Okay. Is this a little bit, is this variation good? I think this was definitely an improvement. 100%. A couple of like that panel is still smooth, but I think it's fine to have like some of the panels not have chunks out of them. Perfect. Yes. Better. Okay. It is not off center. We centered it. Chocolate bar better. Okay. Still too smooth. Well, there's not much we can do. I mean, the vanilla texture is very, very repetitive. But look, it's all gonna come together when we get our height map on here, which we're not gonna do yet because unfortunately, there's a freaking side texture to this and a bottom texture. Okay. I was about to ask you guys which one we should do first, side or bottom, but I think the right answer is bottom. Cancel. Let's do. And how long have we been live? 2 hours? Oh my god. Okay. We may not be able to get around to the other blocks. Should I? 2 hours is a long time, right? I think. I don't know how much longer I want to. That's okay. Look, it'll be faster. We spent a lot of time fixing the other stuff. It'll be faster. I think maybe we won't get into PBR today. I hate to say it. I'm sorry. Don't attack me, guys. We may be able to finish all these other sides. And then I think tomorrow or next time I'm live, we can do the PBR and then the variants. We can do... Has anyone in here been here for the entire stream? It's been 2 years. Yeah, a couple of you guys. Well, thank you for sticking around this long. You've been through a lot. You lived through the era of me trying to get TikTok in the chat, me trying to get moderators for the chat. What else happened? The uprising about halfway through, and then don't even get me started on working out these lines, the paneling. I'm going to cut all of the footage of that out and gaslight everyone into thinking that I got it first try. I definitely did 3 lines first try. I didn't do 2. Yeah, the onion attack. All right. Okay. We can get these done. We're just locking in, guys. We're gonna go fast. I don't want to hold you. I know. I don't know. I wonder. Are any of you guys listening to this while doing something else right now? Like, I'm just curious. Or is everyone completely locked in, like taking notes? You guys can drop that in chat. Prime, you know this is 144 textures, right? Is it actually 144 textures for all of the different like animations and stuff? It makes sense. Playing Minecraft with my pack right now? Correct answer. Correct answer. You guys all should be playing with my pack right now. While I was cooking, making my game, playing Stardew Valley, Sims 4, Game of Thrones. Dude, I just finished Game of Thrones. And it was awesome. I have to admit, it was awesome. A little bit late, probably a decade late, but I finally watched it. Okay, we've got our square side here. I've gone ahead and copied over our top side. And let's see. So if first thing we're gonna do here is center this, because we like our command blocks centered in this household. We will have no off-center command blocks. That is this centered. Let's move this up. Nope, but it will be when I'm done with it. Boom. Centered square. Now we just gotta like make it work. You know what I'm saying? This is interesting. Okay. First, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this outside part like actually connects. So that will be as simple as taking this out. We'll have to add the shadow. I guess we landed on it being a shadow. Oh, I should probably merge the, no. Do I merge that? Yeah. Let's merge it. That goes there. This goes like this. We can also make this the correct colors for now, because we're going to be generating a new outline around this whole thing to make it, you know, a square. Prime, do you play Terraria? I have played Terraria, and it is awesome. At one point in my life, I thought about making a Terraria texture pack, but oh my god, it has taken me years to do this one. There are like actually a trillion textures in Terraria. I think that's why no like true Terraria texture packs exist. At least that I'm aware. I don't think that there is a 100% complete Terraria pack in the world. Yeah, I definitely think we need music next time, though. That'll probably be... I mean, this stream was the first time that TikTok finally let me do, like, some screen recording. So this is the first multi-stream. So that just took a while to figure out. We got the mods situation. We got mods in here. We got that figured out. You know, I'll try to improve each stream by, like, one metric. Otherwise, I'll just be sitting in silence looking at my other monitor at the beginning of the stream like I did on this one. And none of us want that. So next time, the new feature will be that I will have music playing. Hopefully. No promises, though. Imagine I accidentally play something copyrighted and immediately get, like, obliterated. Could do the Minecraft OST as background music. I have Minecraft open. Should I, like, play a music disc? I could do that. Yes on the music disc or no? And what music disc do I play? Chirp, cat, Pigstep, cat, Moog City, Lava Chicken, ban whoever said that. Pig Step, Mall, Lava Chicken, C13, Chirp. Who's saying Stranger Things? There's no Stranger Things Minecraft thing. Disc 11. Dude. 11. Oh my god. You know, let's Pig Step it. Okay, let me grab a jukebox here. And oh my god. What? This jukebox. The texture on this jukebox is so awesome. You guys should definitely download Prime's HD Textures to have your jukebox look like this. And we've got Pig Step. Okay, wait, I gotta make sure my volumes. All right, I don't want to like, I don't want it to be too loud. How's the volume? Too bad? Yes or no? Too quiet? Too loud? Okay, let's turn this down a little bit. Maybe. Okay, wait, that might be too quiet. Is that too loud? Better? Or worse? It's not changing anything. It doesn't make a difference. Huh. Okay, let's do 3%. Pig Step is copyrighted? Oh, I can't, it can't be copyrighted. I mean, it's in the game. Always hear the same on it. It might be an OBS thing. Okay, well, you know what? We tried. We tried. I'm sorry, Pig Step fans. Oh, the new songs are copyrighted. Okay. Even if they're copyrighted, I feel like we're probably fine. Like the fact, like if anyone was playing Minecraft and they played the music disc, like if their video got like, you know, like attacked, like that would just be kind of like bizarre. Okay, let's get our outline here. 26. What's going on? Oh, I have it inside. Outside. Okay, there's our outline for our square. Rasterize. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I just play no copyright sounds on the other tab. I would. The thing is, if I went into the stream knowing that I was going to play music, I could have set it up in a way that the music doesn't end up in the recording. Because the problem is, this is going to be a YouTube video, and I'm going to be like cutting different sections out and stuff. And if we have music playing, I won't be able to put music over the video. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, it's something I would have needed to be prepared for, which this stream I was just not prepared for. Two separate recordings then. There's a way, I know there's a way in OBS to record in a way that it doesn't say, I mean, I know what it is. You just set it to different tracks. Fire idea, just sing the music. No. Okay. This goes there. We'll just get rid of the crack right here because it's being sort of overwritten by this one. So on this texture, the crack will cease to exist. How do you make PBR textures? Unfortunately, the stream's running kind of long, so we probably won't be doing it this stream. But if you guys, you know, follow me and come back around for next time I go live, and this was just a surprise stream, so if you're in here, you just found it. But next time I may actually, you know, do my job and post and be like, hey, I'm about to go live. But if you guys are in here for next stream, that's probably when we're going to be doing PBR, and when we're doing the different the different variations, because I could do it in one stream, but we'd be going on like 5 hours at that point, and I already feel bad for my editor when he's gonna like look over all of this. Could you stream on Twitch? Would you guys want me to stream on Twitch? Like, is there a benefit to me being on Twitch other than Red App and TikTok? I guess I'm supposed to say Purple App. I don't know. We'll see if I get messed with. Yes. Is Purple App better? It's got too many ads and bits. My problem is that I have got all my followers on the other platforms. I have no followers on Twitch because I just haven't used it. I haven't streamed. So it would just be like here I can go live and you guys are all going to see it and join in. But if I were to do it on Purple App, I would like I'd have to get everybody over there and I'd have to make a post and none of you guys are going to see it and we'd have like 2 people in the chat. Maybe one day, once I'm a little bit more consistent with streaming, I'll be like, hey guys, let's move over here. But for now, I think this is what we'll have to do. I would always watch on Purple App. I'm gonna be honest. I do not watch like streamers. I don't have any streamer that I watch, or I've never watched anything on Purple App. I started because I knew that I was going to start streaming and I was like, okay, I should at least know kind of how these things go before I just jump into this blind. Oh my God. Thanks for the rose, Colin. Yeah. Okay, wait, what went wrong here? I think I used the wrong color. Does that go there? That goes there. I watch like 3 or 4 streamers max. I mean, some of the YouTubers that I watch stream, but like, I just don't. I'm never around to see it. You know? I should probably come up with a schedule, shouldn't I? I don't know if that's like the thing to do or if there's like a certain time that I should be streaming or what. Thus far, I've just been hopping on randomly when I feel like it, but it's because there's been so much like technical issues to figure out and everything, especially doing the multi-stream. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. Somebody says. This is the first stream I'm watching from you, and this is cool. Yeah, well, this is, I'm glad you guys are liking it. This is the first real proper stream that I've done. This is episode 1, if we're going to say that the bowl stream was episode 0. If you guys missed out the bowl stream, I don't know who's like, man, I missed out on the bowl stream. But it's uploaded in its entirety on Red App. I also have like a 8-minute trimmed down version of it over there too, so you can catch that. But I promise it is worse than this one, and hopefully they will be getting better each time. Is the chat distracting you from work, or are you still going the same speed you usually do? I don't know. I think I obviously have to like look away to look at chat. I wish I had chat up here. I know you're supposed to like put it by the camera, but I have my other monitor right here. So I do take like little second breaks to like read chat, but at the same time, also maybe working with you guys might add a little bit of time. But at the same time, like some things that I may just tweak forever, I'm gonna try not to do on stream because nobody wants to watch me hit the same pixels 500 times. So in that way, I am a little bit faster than I usually am. Google how to move chat. I could like here it is. I mean, it's like a little window. Should I just leave it in the middle of the screen? No. I wish I could put it on the screen, like have it overlay on my main screen without it showing up in the screen recording, but I just don't think that's possible. And if it wasn't clear already, I know I haven't really been narrating much here. I'm just getting these variations in our new metal panel here. I'm making sure our glint is, you know, glinty and not pixelatedly. This is probably like that. And then I don't know why I'm like doing this like I'm chopping it out of the vanilla texture. I'm not like doing it by hand like I typically do. We'll get that in there. How's that looking? It's looking pretty much how I expect. We can add a little bit of variation here just to, you know, make it look a little bit nicer. A little bit more shiny. And then we'll do the same thing down here. Actually, this is the same, isn't it, on both sides? I'm not going to copy it over, though. I mean, I wanted to have a little bit of variation. How many platforms am I streaming on right now? I am streaming on 2. In fact, if you look in the global chats, you'll see an icon of what platform the person commenting is from. And yeah. The Red app, though, is the only one that obviously I can stream on horizontally. So they are getting the full screen. Everybody else is getting a cut down, you know, version of it. Not that you're missing out on much, and I try to keep things in the center so that everybody can see it. But if you want to like full screen it and you don't know that you can do that, head over to Red app, and there are 2 separate streams. There's a vertical one over there, and there is a landscape one over there. Okay, this there's like little 1 pixel like color variations in here. I think we're almost done with this. Okay. All right. We are, and we're keeping the lights square. We are done with the back. That was quick. So you look a lot faster than the first time around. So now I can just, once again, we're going to copy this over for each of the frames in this animation. Boop. Boop. And then 4. And then all we have to do here is change up our colors. And the game will, of course, cycle through. Actually, you know what? Dude, last time I was color picking each one of these, I forgot they're squares. Or like there's nothing that's changed in between those and the vanilla ones. So actually, let's move that out of the way. If I just grab all of these, all the different lights, I can low key. Oh, that's wrong. Copy and put them like this. Oh, come on. Come on. Why is this 1 pixel off? Okay. There we go. Animation, done. Bottom face, done. Let's hop back in game. Everybody prepare for lag. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Wait. Are there vertical bars? Somebody said there's vertical bars on either side of a Red app. Is that true? Is that true, guys? Don't play with me right now. NSB Gamer, you have to go. Thank you for your service, my friend. Glad you could be here. I'm a lot quieter on Red app compared to TikTok. I wonder if there's a setting I can change. Oh my God, why is my computer exploding? Okay. Not Red app. Yeah, I don't know. It's buffering like crazy. Somebody said, yeah, I'm getting a notification about that. I don't know if it's because I was in the settings or something. I'm gonna hold off for a sec while I'm getting that. Is something wrong with my internet? Insane lag right now? Yeah, both sides are lagging. Let's see. Are we... Yeah, I'm gonna wait until the lag stopped. Good now? Is the lag gone? Stop lagging? Okay, sounds like it's good. If it lags again, let me know. I'll pause and, you know, not stop yapping about stuff. You're missing some colors on the side of the border? What border? The top of this? Wait, how do I have to like, how do I view the bottom from like, oh, I guess I could just like do that. And I really didn't need to make a little tower there. What colors was I missing? I think I got all of it. It's animated and everything. Both sides seem good. We good. We coolin'. Okay, cool. Looking to Meld Studio. Yeah, well, I'm multi-streaming right now. I've heard about Meld though. Okay, let's no in-game audio on Red app. Dude, I'll figure this out. I'm sorry, there's issues. I don't know what's going on. Make a little button stick out. Okay, so now we have this, the last face of our command block is going to be this arrow right here. And then we technically also have this one, which I suppose we'll have to do. We can at least say that we finished all sides of the command block this stream. This, though, looks easy enough. It looks like it's just a modified version of this square. So if I pull up, oh my God. Everybody hang in there. It looks like my file explorer is about to crash. Hopefully that doesn't nuke all of us. Can't hear you, Prime. Is audio missing? Oh, what? What is going on, dude? Why are we muted? It's muted. Oh wait, somebody says Snowy VR. If it's muted or lagging, reload it. If you guys reload the video, does that fix it? Reloading and sound is back. Okay. Obviously, if I say reload it, people can't hear it. So I suppose, yeah, just keep saying that in the chat. So if anyone is missing it, they will fix it. Fix when I reloaded. Okay, perfect. Sorry about the technical issues. Although, given that it was fixed with a reload, that not gonna lie, that's probably not my fault at all. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Okay, so we got to do the side. Let's pull this up. Oh my gosh, man! File Explorer, stop that. Is there a better font you could use? You talking about the chat font? Because I kind of agree. I'm not a huge fan of it. It was just sort of the font that's part of this app that I'm using. Let's see. What was I better do? Make the colored buttons stick out. Yeah, we are going to be getting to making stuff 3D, but that will probably be in the next stream because we have really been doing this for quite a minute now. What's it called? Command block. Command. My brain's starting to shut down, guys. Okay. Whew, we got this one. This is the side texture. You should use your HD Minecraft font for the stream font. That'd be cool. Okay. So let's copy the square one is probably going to be pretty similar. In fact, the bottom might be exactly the same. Well, I got to unindex these colors so we can throw this on and, you know, open that up and boom. I see a lot of people asking to be mods. I only hired out of the chat because the state of the chat was in shambles and I didn't have anyone prepared to go. So I probably will not be hiring out of the chat. I mean, unless, you know, like I eventually will. But yeah, like if you want to be a mod, you know, just be a regular. If I start to recognize you, or if the other mods start to recognize you, and you're like doing a good job and everything, and you're trustworthy and showing up to streams, then you will be moderated. But we had to. It was like a what's the word? It was an emergency. We had to get mods stat. What's the word I'm looking for? Like when the president like signs something, is to just like pass a law immediately. Yeah, somebody said I never knew it was uneven until I saw the command block. Yeah, it's not. That's why we have to fix it and make it look awesome. Okay, let's see here. This is I'm getting kind of lost in the sauce. Okay. Here. Okay, we need to make this a different color so that I can separate it. We'll do pink. That's a bit crazy on the eyeballs, but it'll do. I can also turn down the saturation a bit. Nah, it doesn't really help. Then I gotta basically make this shape. I gotta figure out the best way to do that. We also need another like background color here. I think, well, maybe not. Okay, we can go from this point to this point and then back down. I guess we go a little bit higher. Back down here. Oh, what's going on? Back down here. Why is this not letting me like connect the, okay, there we go. And I think this will be the top face of our command block arrow. I think that looks about lined up with the vanilla texture, yeah. Maybe move it down slightly. And if I make this, things are gonna be looking messy here. It's a little bit hard to keep track of everything going on. But if I make it like that, and then I add an interior stroke inside, then we get the border, which seems to have lined up with everything. Okay, things are going well. Then we realize the fact that I did this wrong and it's not perfect. We'll fix that in a second. We'll do green. I got to get rid of this anti-aliasing tolerance. Let's just go. Why is this not? Am I not on the right layer or something? Why? What's going on? Why am I like unable to? Huh, that worked. What is? I'm so confused. Did I mess up my all layers? What is going on? Why can't I use this bucket tool? Or I can, but not to the green, but the black can. Does anyone know what's going on right now? Oh, wait. No, I still don't. Oh, I didn't rasterize the stroke. I'm an idiot. Jesus. Somebody said that asking if there's an update, probably, hopefully tomorrow. Either way, I like to release it at the beginning of the months. We are clearly texturing today though, so like this command block stuff will not be in this month's update just because it's not ready to go. You silly Billy. Yeah, I know I'm a silly Billy. I was losing my mind. I thought I was actually like schizophrenic for a second. Looking at the multi-chat and TikTok is going crazy. What do you mean? Are people, I see people talking about mods. Yeah, they're just, if you're, trying to become a mod, there will be no new mods knighted today. Also, begging to become a mod is not really a good way to become one, I have to admit. Okay, I just, I guess didn't line this shape up perfectly, so I'm just fixing up these little pixel problems. There's a triangle tool, no? Yeah, probably. But we've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. My brain is not functioning anymore. At this point, we're just in this together, and we'll come up with something. Maybe I'll look back at this texture tomorrow and be like, dude, what was I thinking? But I don't think so. I think this texture's coming along nicely. Please play Stranger Things background music. I can't. I'm not gonna play any music this stream. It'll be set up for next stream though. I promise. You guys can play music over my stream, and then oh my gosh, you can listen to anything you want. But no, I'll have music next time. Don't worry. Or I could just start singing. What am I making? Yeah, there's probably a couple people who have just hopped in here. We are doing the command block. I mean, if you're looking this close, it doesn't look like anything, but okay. Now I need to find a way to merge this onto this. What's wrong here? Oh, did I? Something's messed up. This is just not going down all the way. I see. Okay, so that needs to go there. And then this. Okay, we've got the top angle of this done. Let's do, at least I think. Oh my gosh. I just realized something. The front, wait. The front is 26 pixels wide. This one, because I was editing it and talking with you guys and not paying attention, 32 pixels wide. Oh my God. Oh, let me think. Unplayable. Truly it is. Man, okay, what did how long have we been live? Let's see. Why is this not showing me? We're coming up on almost 3 hours. I'm not going to lie, guys. I might have to call it early. I think I might have to tap out here. I'm also like low-key losing my voice. Nobody will notice. Yeah, they won't, but I will know. Yeah, just end stream. Okay, I think, you know what? We're getting in too deep here. I'm building a purple and green house. The plot is gone. The outlines here are 32 pixels, and then on this one there are 26 pixels, and then on this one, no, that's the same one we were just looking at. Yeah, we got to take a break. Somebody said time to throw it all away. No, we will keep what we have because we did make good progress today. Just as a recap, if you weren't here, we are going to be texturing the command blocks, and there are 1,000 different variants of them, and by that I mean 3, except they're animated. So there's different frames to each one. There's also the top texture, the bottom texture, the square one that we just did, and the side angle one. And then there's also this like chevron conditional one. And then there's there's the same stuff for all 3 of the colors, although those will just be recolors. So next time we stream, which maybe it'll be tomorrow. I have to push out an update. There will be an update to the pack soon. I think because I streamed all day today. Well, not all day, but that's basically all the work that I did today. I may be prioritizing the update tomorrow. But if I get the update out and I stream maybe same time, first thing we will do is probably fix, if I can angle this correctly. Oh wait, that's wrong. Yeah, we're going to fix this outline to be the same size as this outline. And then we're going to fix up this top part. And then we're going to fix up this side part. Or we're going to do this side part. And then we will get onto PBR, which will be fun. We'll be making these textures 3D. We'll make the buttons glow. We'll make it a little bit shiny in the light, like probably this metal part will be reflective. And then we will copy it over with all the colors for all the different variants. And then the command block will be done. For the one person who ever uses command blocks, they'll be happy. And everyone will get mad at me for doing the command block instead of the rotten flesh, which has been a fan favorite request. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you any of you who stuck through all of this. You're a trooper. And yeah, quite a long stream. Got a little bit out of hand, but we did it. So guys, I'm back. Harrison Luther. Yeah, well, you're back right in time for the end. Bye. Yep. Bye, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'll see you maybe the next day. I don't know. I'll probably post about it. Follow me, Prime_Mods, on all platforms. If you follow me on Instagram, that may be where I post that I'm going to do a stream. I may also make a YouTube post. It's kind of hard to do a TikTok post and have people actually see it. Okay. Peace out, guys. Time to shut down each one of these streams one by one. Let's see. Horizontal, YouTube, done. Vertical.